Welcome to the wood shop stop. You see me here. I'm running these boards through the planer. I've got a project in mind. I don't have any drawings for it, but it's right off the top of my head. So we're going to start this project out with planing and a little bit of table saw. We're going to square these up and rip the boards that we need for the project. If you like this kind of content or you like this video, please be sure to hit the like button. Next, I take the boards over to the miter saw and I cut the boards to the exact length that I need. I need a total of 4. As you can see, I'm working on that number right now, and I'm just about there. I'll cut this last small piece, and now I'm done on the miter saw. Here I laid out the angles that I need for this board. I just made a mark in the middle, and then I'm going from each corner to make a triangle. And I'm cutting these on the table saw using my miter gauge because my miter saw is not a sliding miter saw, it's a fixed miter saw, and this is a little longer cut than I can make on that. But this works out pretty good, as you can see here, and it's fairly safe. I can hold the board up against the fence and keep my fingers away from the blade while making the cut. And that's what's most important, is keeping my fingers away from the blade. Now these are slat pieces that I'm going to attach to those triangles that I made earlier. You'll see how this all comes together. Notice the push stick that I use for these slat pieces, cutting thin strips. It's a bit narrower. That's so I can get between the fence and the blade. Now for the part that everyone enjoys, the sanding. It doesn't take a whole lot to sand these smooth. They're in pretty good shape, but I want to make sure that their roughness is down to a minimum. Now we'll glue and brad nail these slats onto these angle pieces, and you'll see how this goes together shortly. I had to turn the piece so I could get a better angle on it and to give you a better view of what I'm doing. I got the first piece attached, and now to add the second, I'll use a spacer, and as you can see, I used a dab of glue like the Bearded Viking says. 2 brad nails on each side should hold it together nicely. I make sure to use a spacer to get these evenly spaced as I attach them. And this is how they turned out. This here gives you an idea of how the leg and the baskets will go together with just one leg showing there. Now I'll attach the legs, the lower part and the main part, using biscuits and the biscuit joint. As you can see here, it's just a little piece that I added on for the lower basket. This could have been made with one piece, possibly a 1x8, but I don't believe you'll have the same amount of strength. That's why I chose to do it this way. Here's where I attach the 2 pieces. As you can see, I'm standing them up on end. That makes it easier to glue these surfaces. I'll add 1 bead of glue and then spread it around evenly on the face or the edge of the board and making sure to get plenty on the biscuit area, down in the biscuit cut and the biscuit itself. And then I'll just attach the two pieces together, as you can see here, and I'll duplicate the same thing with this one. I think this is an excellent application for biscuits if you have to do it this way. I think this is the right amount of strength that you need for something like this. Now I'll add a couple clamps and let these sit for about an hour or so, and they'll be ready to finish up. The pieces are dry now. I'll remove the clamps. And then I can get started on the feet that I'm going to add to these, as you can see here. Quick sanding job. I'm doing biscuit joints here as well. Now it's time for the assembly. And I'm going to just use glue and brad nails again to make sure I got everything positioned right and lined up. And then I'll use screws to follow up and finish the project. As you notice, I just put a little glue on the surface area that's going to be mating with the legs and the baskets, and then just drove a few brad nails in. As I come to a close on this video, we're just about wrapping this up. I would like to thank all my subscribers and all the viewers that stop in to check out the woodshop stop. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel and make sure to hit the like button, the bell notification as well, and share the video too if you think there's others that would enjoy this video or content. Thanks again. I'm Raj from the woodshop stop. Here's a look at what it could be in real application. And I think it turned out very nice. As you can see, you can put this on the counter and add fruits or vegetables to it, or you could put it on the floor in the corner out of the way. Thanks for watching the video.